First, let's check your forecast. And John Elliott is live in Maplewood, New Jersey with your first alert forecast. Why are you there, John?
Well, first off, why wouldn't you want to be in beautiful Maplewood, New Jersey? But we've got very exciting news. Over my shoulder, it's this amazing story. This is the Maplewood Memorial Library, dedicated today. This is a $24 million project. Now, if Vince just heads up a little bit, that's all solar panels. That offsets 58% of the energy use of this building, which has doubled in size. So it's all part of the design. It's a gold LEED certified. LEED means leadership in energy and environmental design. Very unique features throughout this building. We'll cover as much of that as possible. And then again, Elaine knows this all too well. There will be a test after the show on everything we learn. They're getting ready for the big ceremony this morning.
And John Elliott is live in Maplewood for a big new dedication. Tell us all about it, John.
I mean, it's very exciting. I mean, this is I'm a library lover, and this library stands alone in the state of New Jersey as far as environmental design, as far as just using the space. This is the adult section. Elaine, you'll be excited. I just found a book for you, The 5 a.m. Club. I think we're in the 5 a.m. Club. Here's one for Dave. Dave, this is Think Like a Monk. So what we have got you covered here.
I know
we'll put those back in just a bit. Also, I love how they bring the outside in. We're going to talk about that part of the design as well. So this place is almost twice as big as the old library. So this, I don't know if you can do this anywhere else. And watch, I'm walking outside to the reading terrace, and look who's holding the door for me, the director of the beautiful Maplewood Memorial Library. First off, Sarah Lester, thanks for inviting us. Where are we right now?
We are at the Maplewood Memorial Library in Maplewood, New Jersey.
I know that, but where are we in the library?
So we're at our new reading terrace, which looks out at our beautiful Olmsted-designed park. This park is on the National Historic Register, and we now have the opportunity to bring the park into the library. So it's pretty incredible.
It's just absolutely beautiful. So I was here just a couple of days ago,
okay,
and you were literally putting the finishing touches on the library. They were putting the last few bricks up. They were setting the desks up. This just wrapped up this week, right?
Absolutely. We had workers in here even yesterday doing things, getting ready for the opening. Our staff moved in last week, so we are, just now ready to go.
And it's not twice as big, but it's like a third bigger than the older library, right?
Yes. So I guess it really does feel like it's twice as big, because the old library, half of the space was underground. So this really capitalizes on the view, on where we are, on the beauty of Maplewood.
I love what you've done with the front staircase too, because you opened it all up. It's great for light, but it's a pretty feature on the outside and the inside too.
So this is a LEED Gold building, and part of that is to show the activity and movement within the building, so to encourage people to walk. So by opening up the staircase, which is usually closed off, people can see the movement inside the building. It's pretty incredible.
It really is. I know she's very busy. One thing you may see, so you see the dots here over my shoulder. What remind me again, what's that called?
So those are called frits, and what they are, so that we have little dots over all the windows.
For the birds.
For the birds. So this is to prevent bird strikes and also to prevent solar gain. Wow. But what the architects are Sage and Coombe architects, and they made these pictures representing the flora and fauna of New Jersey, and so you can see those are just larger representations of the frits.
Everything is so thoughtful, and look at, people love it already. All right, so we've got much more to explore. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, thank you so much.
And we're going to talk to some of the other folks, the driving forces.
Come check out some books.
That's right. Well, we've got one for Dave already. Yeah. It's about being a monk. Right now, though, we'll send it back to our monk in the studio.
Oh, where is he? There he is. Oh, he's going up the stairs. Where are you going, John?
This is the stairwell. Well, this is the stairwell I was telling you about. It used to be all just, it was all walled in, but they opened it up, so it's this beautiful feature. Our director, Mark, was saying, what's solar gain? So this is all to help the birds from running into these, running into the glass, which is a big problem, and the birds will pick up on it. It's actually in the glass. These aren't stickers. And solar gain, it does limit the energy that you get in the summertime from the sun. So I love stuff like that. Oh, and I just found this great book, Unplugged Play. This is teaching parents about the importance of screen-free ideas for creative fun and learning. don't forget, just because school's out, learning shouldn't stop. And I love this. They have a whole series on this stuff. So more, see, I just can't help myself. Love libraries.
John.
So I was just checking out. This is the Maplewood Community Band. I was just asking, I thought maybe they were doing heavy metal music, but no. Yes, heavy metal. Yes, they're going to do. So they got music, and they're going to start around 10:30, and then the dedication of this beautiful library. Of course, it's all ADA. It's the wide doors. It's the even nice wheelchair accessible. Just beautiful. Just a different way to come into the library and experience the library. And after weather, we're going to talk about this great room, which is just another gem here. I want to welcome in Vic DeLuca. That's a cool name, by the way, Vic DeLuca. So, Vic DeLuca, you used to be mayor of Maplewood, right?
I was. Yes, I was.
Wonderful town.
Great town.
Wonderful library, but this new library is amazing. So I was here the other day, and I didn't know I was going to be able to book Vic DeLuca. I actually took some video of this room. It's the Vic DeLuca Community Room. How's it feel to have a room named after you?
It feels a little weird,
yeah.
but nice. It's very nice. It's a very nice recognition of our collective work together.
And what will this community room be used for?
For fun. For fun. It'll be a place where people will come in and hear music. We'll see art around now. It'll be where you learn. We'll have people speaking. And it'll just be actually a place where public debate will go on, because this is going to be a community room. And in Maplewood, one thing we have is opinions.
What?
So this will, yeah, you believe it or not, this will be the place where those opinions get rolled out.
So I do like one thing, like there's so many thoughtful design things. There's access, so the library can be closed, but
yes,
the room can be open. We're also showing some of the great way you bring the light in. Vince, I want to give Vince an assignment. Come here with me, Vic, okay, because if you scan this big room, you see this line right here. We're actually underneath the forum.
Yes.
We had some video of all of those like green pads. That's a seating area that's on top of this room, right?
That is a seating area. When the architects said they wanted to create a forum, we said, what are you talking about? And then we saw some pictures of it. And this is a place where it's just a series of steps,
right,
with cushions.
Yeah.
And we just think people are going to hang out there, they're going to read there.
But it's also a performance area,
and
too.
It is a performance. So this will be, actually, we could have an activity going on here in the community room and another one going on there. Maybe a reading or, some kind of musical performance. So yes, it's really a great space.
See, this, I mean, I'm just very impressed by this library. You're around here. Festivities get underway around 10:30. The dedication's at 11?
Yes, 11 o'clock we're going to start the music and music starts about 10:30.
Yeah.
Speeches start at 11. Just a warning, everybody. Speeches.
Former mayor.
And then we're going to cut a ribbon and then open it up. And then we have 5 hours of activities in this building today.
Way to go. Man, it's a pleasure meeting you.
All right.
One thing while you're still here, they also have 10 quiet rooms where you can book the rooms, because there is going to be a lot of activity, but it's still a library, so every now and then, it's still a library. We're going to explore more and talk to more of the driving forces behind this great place, but right now, though, well, send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, so many thoughtful touches, John. Can't wait to see more. Thank you.
John Elliott is live in Maplewood, New Jersey. John.
So this is the forum. Remember we were in the room below, that's below. This is on top now. Vince wants me to tap dance down the stairs. I can't quite do that, but this is an amazing space. One thing I want to draw to your attention. So they have these pads for people to hang out, but notice they've got outlets. So if you're on your laptop, you've got a way to charge it, so they want people to stay connected. Oh, and the beautiful wood you see here, this is designed to look like library books. I mean, it's all this beautiful material that I love, son of a cabinet maker. I love all that, but it's just another great space. And I just checked. I went down to the kids section because I love movies. I love how you were talking about movies, but they have a wonderful, wonderful summer reading program and library program. So much stuff going on here. So yeah, can't wait for all the festivities. Just real quickly, there's a bunch of people here. They're still literally putting the finishing touches on the library. Everybody wave, you're on live TV. We'll tell, whoa, man, I didn't know it was matching shirt day. We'll have more from the beautiful, brand new Maplewood Memorial Library in a bit. Right now, though, right back to you guys in the studio. So we are at a library, so I have to be very quiet because I'm in a quiet room. They have 10 of these things because this library is going to be hopping. Here's a fun little fact. See this? Now, it's all these numbers here. They're so people don't bump into the glass wall. But these are all books using the old Dewey Decimal System. Remember that? That have some connection to New Jersey, Maplewood, or mystery. I don't know. There's like all these little things that they've got hidden in the library, and you have to kind of do your own snooping. How about this? Vince couldn't believe this. They're giving away free comic books today. When I was a kid, they didn't give away free comic books at the library. So just one of the many things that the amazing Spider-Man's spidey senses tingling because it's just a way to get kids in here. And we're going to talk about this amazing kids room in a bit. But wow, let's come in, get a book, check it out, and then go outside and enjoy. Okay, here's the deal. The forecast is warm, but these guys are cool. I love stories like this because it's father and son, Max and Kelly. Max, a rising senior at Columbia High School here. Yep. You are playing the national anthem on guitar?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Would you rather play it or sing it?
I'd rather play it. I mean, I'm not a very good singer, so.
But yet you're going to, you're looking at all these great musical schools, so you're going to dedicate your life to music, right?
Yeah.
Dad, I got to ask you, what do you think of your son and what do you think of this event?
He's very talented. We've been waiting a long time for the library to open, so he's honored to be able to play here to open it up for the people of Maplewood.
You like how your dad got the band to start playing right when he was talking about you? Hey, well, good luck with the...
Thank you so much.
The national anthem. I just love this. Oh, by the way, if you hadn't heard, we got more music over here. So welcome to Maplewood, everybody. It's time for the party to begin as we get ready to dedicate the library. I got to tell you, this is exciting. This is why I like live TV. First off, I just met moments ago Georgia and her dad. Georgia, what grade are you in?
In 5th. I'm going into 6th.
So you're pretty excited about this library, aren't you?
Yes, because after middle school, I get to go into the library and study and check out books.
I got to tell you, you guys, it's going to blow your mind. It's so cool. They got like the teen room, the forum, but they got quiet rooms. There's all kinds of programs. You excited about this, Dad?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Been looking forward to this for
been a long wait.
time,
been a long wait, yeah. So we're going to talk about it. Whatever you do, Vince, don't put them on TV. They moved because they do not want to be on live TV. Georgia said she would. They said no. They said no to live TV. You're all on live TV. Yay! So I will say this. These are the smart ones because they're in the shade. So smart, you know. But we are going to head into the sun. Band's playing, this Maplewood Community Band. Got folks here under the shade. We're going to, things get underway in just a few minutes. 11 o'clock is the big ribbon cutting. And cue the band. Let's go. One thing I didn't tell my gang back at the studio, I have one extra graphic because coming up next weekend, right here in Maplewood, is Maplewoodstock. So this is July 12 to 13, Memorial Park, and it's right behind the library. 20 musical acts, food, drink, crafts, and community. Here's a little bit of tape from a couple years ago. I'm actually joined by the mayor of Maplewood, and how many people show up to this Maplewoodstock?
We get about 10,000 people on Saturday and Sunday.
10,000 a day?
Yeah, they come on the train and they just get off the train and come right in the park, or they drive around and get here. So
funny because while I was here, this guy, he was the dancing guy. He made Maplewood famous. That's the back of the library, and the great thing is the park is right there, and it's an Olmsted Park. So you have this beautiful venue for Maplewoodstock, but the proximity to the library, I've got to tell you, Mayor Adams, it's genius. How excited are you today to be welcoming this new jewel to the community?
Well, I've never been more excited about a library in my life because this is just spectacular and it's so thoughtful. And one of the things I was concerned about, because we started the Maplewood Memorial Park Conservancy like 8 years ago, and I've been the liaison the whole time. And one of my concerns was when we put another story on this building, are you going to see just brick? So one of my input was make sure. A lot of people said the same thing, thankfully, and that's why you've seen those beautiful windows overlooking and taking in the park. So
well, it's funny because, like Vince, like this, I love what they've done with the stairway there, but you've got almost as much glass in the back because it's good for people in the park and it's great for people in the library.
Yeah. It's just, it brings the outside in, and when you're inside, you don't feel like you're in a little brick library with walls all around you.
I bet you were a real bookworm, weren't you?
No.
Okay.
I am now, but
she
not
is
then.
so much fun. God bless you. I know you're part of the ceremony. So, they're playing our song. Thank you, Mary. Good luck with that. So you can see the crowd right here. I love it. It's a great day in Maplewood. There's another former mayor of Maplewood. They're everywhere. So come on out, and it's a great resource for the entire community. Happy to be here at Maplewood Memorial Library. Back to you guys in the studio.